Good day, YouTube. Katesu here, and today I'm finally back again for a new pocket video. And today we're back with the new set, the Paradox Drive. It just released a few days ago, and today we're going to quickly introduce some new competitive decks that you should be playing right now with your newly obtained cards, especially if you want to try some new stuff with the new set. And then also um, these are competitive decks, so definitely you might want to practice them, especially with the upcoming rank season in 2 weeks. You might want to practice them and see if either of these decks might be along your rotation when it comes to the rank ride, right? But without further ado, let's get started. And I think the main character for the new set right now is none other than the deck on the screen right now, which is Magnezone Miraidon EX. This deck actually just won the first Pocket Mods tournament of this week, which is, if you don't know it, it's the biggest weekly tournament for Pocket that happens every weekend, and this deck just won it all. I also lost to this deck actually. I lost to it in top 16. I was playing Septal in that tournament, but yeah, this is the winner of the deck over the weekend. And as you can see, it's playing it's actually only playing one Miraidon EX, funnily enough, but it makes sense because the thing with the Magnezone Ori is it's a bit slow, there's a bit of lack of damage in it. And the great thing about Miraidon is a really great finisher, so it's a perfect addition into Magnezone Ori. And I do think, looking at the list right now, this list looks very strong. There's only a bit of adjustments to it. This time, I think, never mind. I think even before, the deck was already playing 2 Pokeballs, but yeah, pretty much the only thing that got added here is Miraidon EX and then Professor Turo. Professor Turo is really good. It makes it so you have a free bailout card on your Miraidon EX, which is very important. And I think the only thing that got removed in this list from the previous list that it had, previously this deck had Sabrina, it had room for Sabrina, had room for Morpheus, but now they switched it out to put in Miraidon EX and Professor Turo. And definitely, I think this deck is really strong. You might want to try it out. And this is definitely a template you might want to base on your Magnezone Miraidon EX deck. But next on the list, this is a completely original deck actually from the new set, and this is they call it a future psychic toolbox, but Limitless names is Iron Valiant and Iron Boulder. This deck actually plays quite high as well in the recent Pocket Mods tournament, and it's playing 2 Iron Valiant, 2 Iron Boulder, and then 2 Iron Crown. This deck actually synergizes really well with each other. Iron Valiant makes it so that Iron Crown can attack easily, especially if you get like 2 Iron Valiants at the start. And Iron Boulder as well makes it so that it is actually a reliable finisher, dealing up to 120 damage when you have a tool for it. And as you can see, the player here has a lot of consistency cards so that they can cycle through their Pokemons and then get what they want on the field. As you can see, they're playing Pokemon Communication, May, 2 Copycats even, and then Professor Turo again. Professor Turo is really good. It's a really good bailout card, just to possibly prevent your opponent from gaining any points. And they're also playing 2 stadiums, which is really nice. Peculiar Plaza synergizes really well with this deck, and also Starting Place is really nice because everything in this deck is a basic. So yeah, I think if you want to play a completely new deck from this season, definitely you want to look at this new Future Psychic Toolbox. And next, the third deck from on this list is also a bit of a Future Psychic Toolbox, but this player is playing Mega Altaria EX on their list, which is, I think, is actually really nice. Because the thing is, if you look at this template, right, it kind of lacks a really strong finisher. And the thing with Mega Altaria is a really strong finisher, and Swablu is also broken. So there's that. So basically, instead of Iron Boulder as your finisher, you have Mega Altaria here, which wherein Mega Altaria caps out at 130, and Mega Altaria is definitely a lot more beefier as well. So there's a trade-off on the finishers that these two decks have. But I would say this is still a completely, I mean, not a completely new deck, but I'd say this is a new deck that makes so much sense. It's a new Altaria partner pretty much, and this player also plays quite high in the last Pocket Mods tournament that just happened. So definitely, if you want to try another, what do you call this, another version or another archetype of this already getting rising popularity future Psychic Toolbox with Altaria, then definitely go give it a try. I'd say I don't even need to play this deck at all. I think this works. It just makes so much sense. Iron Valiant synergizes with Iron Crown really well, and then you just put everything on Mega Altaria. So, and it's just a very strong finisher. And last but not the least from this list, I had to include this. As much as I hated having to include this deck, I had to include it. This is a new deck, and even though this deck did not have a strong result on the recent Pocket Mods tournament because it's the top deck that had the most share, but I think I only saw 2 or 3 of this variant that placed a bit high on the tournament in the end. I think this is going to be a good ranked deck. And because ranked and tournaments are two different things, this is going to be really good in best of one. Just keep on scamming your opponents. And so I think this is definitely a ranked deck. Mega Altaria EX and Espeon. I don't think I have to explain much more. The Slip Slap deck has already been really strong for 2 seasons now. Probably would be a 3rd season this season. So, and now it's just even stronger with Espeon. Because Espeon, the new Espeon is straight up broken. It synergizes really well with Darkrai, especially with the boosted evolution Eevee. I don't know what then we're thinking releasing this card, making Sleeps even stronger than it was, and then giving us no direct counter at all aside from forcing us to play PCL or forcing us to play Tilmask Ogerpon. But yeah, this is the deck list. If you if you want to even play it, go ahead, but I will low-key be judging and side-eyeing you. But hey, if you want to win, if winning is what makes you happy, then feel free. But yeah, I think those are the 4 new competitive decks that I think is definitely competitive, and definitely you might want to get familiar with or play around with, especially in preparation for rank that's going to be happen 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I think that's the decks that are rising in popularity right now. So definitely have a try at them with your new cards, and I will see you all again on the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.